Hey my fellow gardeners, it's Joe's Tropicals here. It's the 29th of June 2019 and I thought I'll show you around the garden. So we'll start from over here. These are my fig trees. This is a Basilica white fig and I bought this cutting back from Crete a couple of years ago. And it's doing amazingly well. Lots of growth, lots of new growth. As yet we have no figlets, baby figs. That's okay. This branch here, I should have probably air laid it, and I'll probably do it next spring. But yeah, this is my Basilica white. Such a beautiful tree. And then down here is my Domenico Toro. And I cut this, this was a cutting from the mother tree, which is over here. Huge tree. And below here is the trunk. This has got figs. That's a large one. Let's see if I can get it. Large one up there. And we've got loads of main crop, small figlets here. There's a little mango down here. This was taken from Crete. Bit of burn there, but all in all, it's doing pretty good. And then we go over to my white Adriatic. That's doing great. Lovely leaves. Quite small leaves actually. Not the largest of leaves that I've seen on figs, but very nice leaves. And there's a little figlet there. Down here we have white sapote, and basically I took a fruit back from Crete. When was that? Last year, and this is growing really well. Lots of new growth. It was growing inside my house, but it was attacked by spider mites, so I took it out, and seems to be getting better. Over here is my Cadota fig in a large pot. Beautiful dark green foliage, and as you can see, we've got figs. Lovely tree. Down here we have a Smith fig, and over here we have a Oro fig. So these are both young from cuttings that I got from a great guy in Georgia, United States. And over here is a white sapote again, doing really well. Then we have the Spanish black fig. These are lighter leaves, not as dark green, but it's a healthy tree. Doing really well in a large pot. And over here we have white guava. You can see lovely growth. Can't even see the trunk. It's a thick trunk. There's some burn here, a bit of burn here, but that's okay. It's a healthy bush. Then over here we have the San Pedro fig, doing very well. Let's see, a bit yellow in there, but these are just old leaves. But yeah, all in all, it's a healthy tree. Then we have bay leaf and my lemon tree, which has quite a bit of yellow leaves, so it's a bit lacking in some nutrients, but again, it's doing pretty well. This is my large Domenico Toro fig tree. Amazing growth. I've grafted a couple of other varieties of figs onto here. Can't really get in there to show you, but I've grafted a Spanish black, and if I come around here, There's another figure, large fig over here. I'll show you. This is the White Adriatic grafted. Let's see the grafting down here. And yeah, this is healthy graft. So yeah, this is a humongous fig tree. I love it. It's very faithful to me. Gives me lots of delicious figs. And then over here we have a pomegranate tree bush. I grew this from seed. Oh, not a cat. It's one of my ginger cats. There's another. Yeah, boy. That's Evans, and that's Flame. And they're both beside the pomegranate trees. They obviously love pomegranate. But yeah, this is a younger pomegranate that I planted from seed. And this is the larger one. I've actually tied it back because it was just growing as a bush, and I want it to grow, you know, upwards. But yeah, there's a trunk down there. And I've put a little matting down there so the cats don't dig around there. But yeah, that's my pomegranate. I'm really proud of myself for starting that from seed in London, England. You know, growing very well in London, England. Pomegranate. Okay, so down here, covered here, as you can see, again from the cats. But yeah, this is a feijoa or pineapple guava. And this variety is called Coolidge. And I have another variety over here called Triumph, which is a bit larger. And then this larger variety is called, oh, actually, I don't even know the name of this variety. But yeah, it's been in the ground for, let's say, 3 years. There's the trunk, or trunks, and it's very healthy. And it produces beautiful flowers. Haven't had any fruit from it yet. Hopefully when these ones flower, the smaller ones flower, they'll cross-pollinate and I'll get some fruits. But yeah, we can see here flower buds almost everywhere in the tree. More flower buds down there. So yeah, gorgeous tree, almost as tall as the fence. Then we have a American pawpaw, or the scientific name Asamina triloba, and these are related to the custard apple. This variety here is called the Prima, and as you can see, I got it from a place called Lubera in Switzerland, I think, or actually Germany, I think. Anyway, beautiful tree. This is my olive tree. Lots and lots of flowers, very tall tree, beautiful trunk. Show you the flowers here. Gorgeous flowers. On the olive tree. Then over here we have a monster of a plum tree, the Mirabelle plum, and these plums are like honey, absolutely delicious, absolutely delicious. The tree's leaning a tad, and I have no idea how to, you know, bring that back. But if any of you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Anyway, before I continue the garden tour, let's go into the greenhouse and show you what we have in here. So, down here we have another pineapple guava variety, and this is called Mammoth. And then we have finger lime, Australian finger lime. Apparently the fruit is supposed to be delicious and, you know, very tangy. Then we have here plum seedling. This is from a seed, this is from a fruit that dropped from my tree, from the Mirabelle plum tree. So hopefully this will grow after its kind. Over here we have a banana seedling. This is the, I'm trying to remember the name of this variety. I'll come back to that in a minute once I remember. Down here, you can't see anything. These are loquat seeds in there. Hopefully they will germinate. Then we have an Oro cutting. Hasn't done very well. I don't know if it's gonna pull through, but it's okay. At least I have one that has pulled through. Over here is my strawberry guava tree or bush, and I've had this for, let's say, 3 years, and it is doing amazingly well. Lots of new growth, beautiful foliage, as you can see. And down here this morning, flowers, absolutely beautiful flowers, and the aroma is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I've had fruit from this, and the fruit is amazing. Fruit is amazing. This is the yellow strawberry guava or lemon guava. Then we have here grapefruit tree. I've put it in the ground because it wasn't doing well in the pot, and as I put it in the ground, you can see some new growth and lots of flower buds everywhere. So yeah, it's obviously happy here. Then we have my Satsuma, which is in the ground also, and yeah, all of these dead leaves there are from are the old leaves, and this is all the new growth. So it's very happy in the ground. There's some Satsuma there, little baby Satsumas, and if we can look, there's another one down over here. So yeah, doing very well, as you can see. And here we have three in 3 pots. I have some passion fruit. I started from seed. This is the tropical purple passion fruit, and it is flowered profusely. There you go, I've got it. And yeah, these are flower buds here. But down here this morning, there's a pretty little flower, absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the design on that, amazing. And then there's one that has closed, and hopefully that'll be a fruit. And over here in the ground I have clementine, and the clementine wasn't doing very well outside in the ground, so I decided to put it in the ground in the greenhouse, and it is flourishing. And down here we have several pink guava seedlings. They actually, most of them all died back over the winter, but as you can see, most of these pots are flourishing with pink guava. Just over there, more pink guava. Okay, let's walk back. And this is my avocado tree. I've had this in the pot for, let's say, 4 years. It's a Hass variety, or from a Hass seed anyway, Hass fruit. So not sure if it will, you know, if it's cross-pollinated, then it'll be something else. But yeah, it's avocado anyway. There you go. This banana, back to the banana. It's a Musa Helens SP, and it's meant to be very cold hardy. And the leaves, once mature, have red stripes, so that's beautiful. Right, out of the greenhouse and over to the back of the garden. So we've seen the plum tree, and haven't shown you the plums, have I? So here's the plums. This is loaded with plums everywhere you look. There's plums everywhere, bunches of plums. And these plums turn yellow with a red blush, and as I said, absolutely delicious. Now we'll walk over to my jujube, which is the Chinese date. Getting a bit swamped by the plum tree, so I'm going to cut this plum tree back once it's finished fruiting and harvested. So this is the jujube. A lovely shape to this tree. Beautiful foliage. And over here we have another jujube. Beautiful tree. The flowers, there are flowers on here, but they're tiny, which you probably can't see. Tiny, well, flower buds anyway. Let's have a look if I can show you. Tiny flower buds beginning to appear. That's the jujube tree. And over here is the back of the garden. This bush, when it's in flower, the aroma just fills the garden. This is lilac. The variety is syringa. And then back here we have two persimmon trees. We have the Rojo Brilliance. There's the branch, the trunk. Hasn't fruited for me yet. Well, actually it did fruit last year, but they fell off. Tree needs to mature, but I think next year it should fruit for me. And then here we have the Chocolatino. And yeah, it's in fruit. There's fruits on there. Let me see if I can move in closer and show you. So it's fruiting for me. There's one. Fruits. Lovely. Look at that. Amazing. And we have some lovely flowers over here. Hot lips, they're called. Gorgeous flowers. We have some lavender. And back here, strawberries. Now these strawberries I started in a pot and they weren't doing very well. As you can see, they're giving me strawberries now. But they decided to send off runners into the ground. And I've been picking strawberries for the last few days. Strawberries here, strawberries at the back. Some strawberries eaten by slugs. Yeah, this is a lovely area, beautiful area. I'm going to try and get over here and show you. Oops, we've got some French lavender here. And over here, this is sage. Sage, beautiful flowers, and obviously sage for cooking. Then we have another pawpaw. This is a sunflower variety. Let me get through this, it's like a jungle here. And then here in the corner, in the ground, we have an avocado. And this variety is the Ettinger, which is meant to be very hardy. So yeah, I started that from seed, so I'm hoping that this will survive the winter once winter arrives. Over here we have black bamboo. You come over here, this is the trunks. Beautiful. And they grow, I mean, this is just so tall. If I can move up, up, up. Very high up. Black bamboo. That's cool. Over here we've got some raspberries. I mean, these are almost as tall as me. Growing really well. Reaching for the light. And then here we have our last fig tree. Just in the ground, taller than the fence. This is the Spanish black. The leaves are beautiful and they're humongous. The branch, so it's got like a red tinge to it. But yeah. Let's go down to the trunk. There's actually two trunks there. Spanish black variety. And it's doing amazingly well. So that's a tour of my garden, guys. Early morning tour when everyone's asleep. My cat over there looks like she's listening to the birds and wants to actually catch them. Very naughty cat. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of my garden, and happy gardening.